Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything.
Now where's the lion roar? How do I know when to start playing Pink Floyd?
Bow down before the mighty Wizard of Oz Pinball Machine, a 2013 release from Jersey Jack Pinball in New Jersey. Just make sure that you have your Easy Pass handy, because the yellow brick road just turns into the New Jersey Turnpike at some point. This has been a highly anticipated pinball machine that spent years in development from upstart company Jersey Jack Pinball.
One shot saves Toto. How much do we love Toto? Oh, I guess not that much.
This game is based on the 1939 film, which is based on the 1900 novel, and features pretty much everything from the movie that they could possibly fit into a pinball machine. In fact, this is actually one of the brightest, busiest things I've ever seen in my life. If the sun ever burns out, they could launch a few of these into orbit to light the Earth.
If you want to play with me, you'll get all the bargain for.
Alright, normally when I play a pinball machine, I aim for the blinky thing, which poses a problem with this game, because everything is blinky. So what the hell do I aim for?
Now, if you remember the movie, when Dorothy lands in Oz, the film changes from black and white to color, which was a brand new thing at the time, which would have wowed audiences in 1939 because Munchkinland was the loudest, most obnoxious place ever created. Which is why I think this game is trying to be the most obnoxious pinball machine ever made. And while they obviously ponied up a lot of money for the video rights and the licensing, where's Dorothy's singing? I guess that must have cost extra. They spent their money on blinky things.
Come look at how many blinky things there are. Which blinky thing do I shoot for? Is it these blinky things? That blinky thing? There's blinky things there, that's blinking. These things are blinking, but I think they're bad, so I don't want to hit those. There's blinking things up there. There's things blinking there. And on top of that, my eyes have spots now, so I'm seeing like double blinking things.
Now, we've all seen video screens incorporated into pinball before, and I don't think it adds anything. I like the stuff on the playfield, like the spinning house and the crystal ball. I think those are really cool. The screen is just distracting. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm not a huge fan of The Wizard of Oz. It's true. When I think of great American cinema, I think of RoboCop.
Damn it. One shot.
Although at times when the rest of the machine quiets down, the screen starts to make sense. Can we save Toto by hitting the ramp?
Yeah! Yes, Toto escapes! Which is a good thing, or else they wouldn't be able to sing Africa.
All that being said, is The Wizard of Oz a fun pinball machine? Well, it's certainly different. Almost all of the 21st century pinball machines have been produced by one company, Stern, which means they all look and feel more or less the same, even if they're all based on different movies and rock bands. The Wizard of Oz is a totally different animal. It's a wide-body pinball machine, and the flow of the game is not at all like Stern. So if you've been looking for diversity in the pinball market, this is it. However, my single biggest problem with The Wizard of Oz is not that it's not fun, it's that all of the stuff on the playfield and the video monitor simply overpower the game. But this is a limited edition machine made by a brand new company. I think we need to show them some love for that, because they've clearly put a lot of love into the game. At no point does The Wizard of Oz feel formulaic. As I understand it, they started from scratch, so this wasn't made by a panel of marketing analysts.
I'm not a witch! I'm not a witch! That's the wrong movie. Never mind, ignore that.
In fact, I question if they did any market research at all. This is made for people who love The Wizard of Oz and want a new and expensive flashy pinball machine. And I think they're all sold out anyway, so my suggestion is that if you see one out there, you play it. And then send Jersey Jack your feedback, because they'll probably listen.
I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty multiplayer and I get killed in the first 3 seconds and I have no idea why. That's this game. It's the new Call of Duty. It's The Wizard of Oz.
Pinball is being revitalized, and places like Papa and companies like Stern and Jersey Jack are doing it.
Which mode assassinates munchkins? That's the one I want to play.
And for that, I'll applaud them, but there's a lot of lights on this game.
Your move, creep.
So thanks to Papa for letting me film their game. If you see one of these out there, you play it. Then watch RoboCop.